All right. So Pat, you gotta romp for us.
I got a romp for you guys. You guys remember the fishing story I told you guys about?
Hell yeah.
The bizarre fucking, where they're catching fishes,
They
they're
were
cheating
weighting the fish.
Yes.
and they put weights in it. Well, I got something that's even way crazier than that.
All right.
All right.
Full screen it real fast.
Yeah. All right. So this week's bizarre sports story.
Bizarre sports story.
Go ahead and click the next page, my hoe. All right. So on Chiefs-aholic.
Damn, boy.
Chiefs-aholic.
My dad loved the Chiefs.
Is it this Chiefs-aholic is a specific person?
Yeah, this guy right here.
Is this a fan or the mascot?
This is a fan.
Okay.
He's an
That's not the mascot.
That's not the
This
mascot.
is not. This is just a guy in
He
a
is
costume.
an unofficial. So he's what I'm going to say. He's an NFL superfan. I'm going to explain what an NFL superfan. There are a lot of NFL superfans out there. He's one of them. He's actually one of the more popular NFL superfans. We'll talk more about how popular he is.
I'm gonna tell you
But
right now. This
essentially,
is the moment
he
that I
is
knew I was old.
pretty much well known in this local community
I
because
walked
he's a
in-
superfan.
Oh, he's holding the Lombardi Trophy.
Yeah. So like you're not gonna hold the Lombardi Trophy until you're pretty well known and the team lets you do
You're
this
either a player,
In costume
Yeah.
with minimal grip. They're like, they trust this guy.
Yeah, so this is Chiefs-aholic, all right?
Okay,
let's get to the next page.
Chiefs-aholic.
All right, so
What?
he is an NFL
like an
superfan,
old,
all right?
like a predator,
NFL
like how
superfans
old dudes are
pretty
like
much-
predator.
I can
I was
already
like,
tell
what?
a lot
What
about
do you mean?
this
She was
guy
like,
based
what
on
do
the
you mean?
sunglasses he spot.
Yeah.
I already know what he looks like underneath.
Who's the guy?
I can take a good guess of what this guy looks
the
like.
other guy is another super fan from Oakland.
Yeah.
And this super fan. So, and what is the NFL?
No, this
what
was
is it?
actually
So they
I
pretty
have
the
a
much
same year
attend
Alien vs Predator
most
came out.
of the
I
home
believe,
games.
which
Most
was
of the
that.
home
So
games.
I was
This
like,
guy
I
has
was like
attended
22 or something. Like I wasn't even
all the
old.
games from 20.
She was like, well, no. I was like, never mind. Can I just talk?
Home or away, so that's gonna get expensive, y'all. And also, remember, super fans don't go up in the nosebleeds. They
he's
are
up front.
They're in the front.
They're gonna be in the they're gonna have good seats.
Look at him in this. Look at him in
he's
this
leading.
first
Yeah.
picture.
They're always gonna have good seats.
I got to experience a seat like that once, but it was through my dad's company. Like he got some tickets,
Yeah.
and we. It is.
Yes.
It is pretty sweet.
And
Like
I
being,
did-
being,
I
being-
did too. I was
being
on the-
that close to the action, it's
That's
like
nice.
whoa, whoa. Like
I was on the,
it's,
I was on the
it's
Colts
cool.
bench, although I did see a guy got concussed out of his mind. He lay there on the field for like 20 minutes. It was
Damn.
sad, man.
That's
but-
traumatic.
It was the game I saw was Colts versus Titans home, and it was it wasn't an important game. It was middle of the season. Just that's why we
As a
got.
divisional game is always important,
Middle
bro.
of the season.
But I'm saying we got the tickets for a reason. It wasn't it was during the season where it wasn't consequential yet for anybody.
And Colts
I got
division
you.
games will be
You know what I
shit
mean?
this
That's
year,
like
man.
preseason. or
Yeah,
whatever.
it might have even been preseason.
Okay.
But yeah.
But no, so unusually NFL super fans own season ticket holders.
Yeah.
So that means they go there are season ticket holders for many years.
Okay.
They go to all the games like that. Do you guys know who Fireman Ed is? That's another will you Google Fireman Ed? I'm sure if you see it, you guys will know who he is. He's a very popular NFL super fan. He's actually the only super fan that is in the Hall of Fame.
Oh, this guy.
Yes. You guys don't know who he is?
I don't watch enough sports.
Yeah, I've never seen this guy.
I'm surprised you guys don't know because even many people if you don't have to watch football like that to know him, but he's a guy.
Yeah, I've randomly seen him on TV.
Yeah, he's always doing the JETS just stuff. There's also another guy you might maybe know. If you guys don't watch football at all, then you might not. But there's this guy named John Big Dog Thompson. Dog as DAWG.
DAWG.
Johnson.
Big Dog
Jones. Big Dog Jones.
It sounds like
Thompson.
a
Sorry,
porn name.
Thompson.
Ha.
Thompson.
I'm sure if I do John Big Dog, I'll probably
Yeah,
find
right.
him.
So
Yeah.
there you go. That's
Oh, he's
John
a Browns
Big
fan.
Dog.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah, he's also
yeah,
very
he wears
popular.
that fucking.
Yeah.
Alright.
So
That's
these guys are
unhealthy.
super fans. They always go there. They're actually the community knows them. They're well known. I'm pretty sure if they go get a dinner somewhere, they probably get it comped or get it discounted because again they're local celebrities.
They got a table.
Okay. These little NFL influencers.
Yes.
Next slide.
Oh, but speaking about influencing, we'll get there.
Okay.
We'll get there. All right. So obviously our guy right here,
All right.
he's also an influencer.
You doing work? Doing work?
So he has 36K Twitter followers and 11 on Instagram.
Game traveler, meme maker. That's the kind of life. Hey, I respect the second. I mean, game traveler, meme maker.
God
hell yeah,
all.
dude.
He wears a wolf costume to all the games that he goes to.
And that's
Do you know why he wears a wolf costume?
So they don't see his face.
That, and also in the case of City, the official mascot is a wolf.
But they're
alright,
the
well.
Kansas
But
City
they're the
Chiefs.
I know it's
Well, it's that or you dress up like a Native American chief.
they can't do that no more.
I mean,
so.
your logo's already on an arrowhead. Like we know what you're getting at.
Yeah.
Listen, it's the NFL. I don't make up the rules. Okay?
I think the
But
Chiefs
here's the
got
thing. Here's the
Chiefs
thing.
got a pass.
This guy's willing to wear fur in like just the blistering
weather.
sun.
Yeah.
You know, it's
Hey,
like this
Travel
guy.
to Florida sometimes.
This guy's
man. It gets hot.
unhinged.
He's a
Hey,
sociopath.
think about this. He goes to Oakland.
This guy's unhinged.
Oakland, and Oakland gets hot, and he wears this.
Well,
That's a
you know,
Jacksonville, man.
sometimes you can rig up like an internal fan. Like there's
no internal fan
He
in that.
has to have that, otherwise I can't
But
believe
maybe
he's
it has
not.
like water cooling things underneath
This
it.
guy.
Absolutely
How is he
not.
not dead? Like
Anyway, Pat, what's your?
Anyways, so again, huge social media following. The social media, like he on Twitter. Every time he goes to the game, he does live updates so people know about him at the games and everything. And wherever he goes, people will love taking pictures with him. Like you just see right there.
Yeah.
is that Fred Durst?
I don't know. Who Fred Durst. I don't know who Fred Durst is. What is he?
Limp
Limp
Bizkit.
Oh,
Bizkit.
Limp Bizkit. And he's also and this again. These are more compiling the stories are from other fans, and also all of my information I got from was 2 documentaries. One, ESPN did a documentary. Check it out on YouTube. Another documentary, Dark Side Sports, is a channel on YouTube. Check that out too. And one of the things that fans were saying was like every time he shows up to the tailgate, he is pretty much the life of the party. He gets everyone riled up.
Hold on. He was on Dark Side of Sports.
Yes.
Okay.
I imagine you can hear this guy coming just from blocks away. Just
Oh yeah, he's rowdy.
like,
He's rowdy. You guys know who? Travis
Another
Kelce
old
was,
man
right?
thing
We
I've
talked
gotten
about
is a
he's
CPAP.
with- yes.
I do
Yeah,
know.
I've heard of
Yeah,
him.
so Travis Kelce plays
Yeah,
for the Kansas City
famous
Chiefs.
actor, Travis Kelce. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yes,
it's-
and then also he has a brother.
The
who
way
plays
I
for the
snore, I need a
Philadelphia
tick test to
Eagles,
tell you the
Okay.
truth.
And now
And you know
also
what?
both of them
The
do
way my
podcasts.
What's it-
CPAP
what's,
machine happened
the
into
Kelce
my
brother
life
podcast.
is really fucking
his
weird, right?
brothers?
Like
too. So Jason Kelce.
You know how people talk about, like,
even asked him
speaking
to do a
things
podcast
into
with him. So, like he
existence?
is well known. So,
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
So he's
for a
big time.
while, like
So
I would just.
but something happened.
Okay.
On
yeah,
September 18th,
legit, it appeared
2022.
at my fucking
Oh,
door,
no,
dude.
yes.
Like
A few years
in a
ago.
box,
Yeah,
no
something
address,
happened on September 18th,
just
2022.
a
And there
full
was no
package
live
of
gaming,
a
Twitter
CPAP machine. I
updates
looked it
at
up
all.
and it's like a
So
$200 or
everyone's
$300
like,
machine.
he has
I
a
was
huge
like,
fan base. They're all freaking out.
if
is he alive? Is he
someone
dead? What's going
needs
on?
this, if it's
What,
not like
he
if this
missed
is
the game
delivered
or
to the
something?
wrong
Yeah, he missed a
spot,
game. He don't miss
someone
no game.
needed
He missed
this,
the game and
right?
everybody's like,
So-
what happened?
What happened? They're freaking out.
Yeah, like it's
And
Just
like
from
it's
one game.
Yeah, because
that tracks.
Yeah,
That's his
but
thing.
like
That's his
that
MO.
demonstrates how
Yeah,
You
present
ain't come
he
to
is.
work, bro.
Yeah.
You ain't missed a day.
in 20 years.
Like he missed a game. Everyone's freaking out. They're worried that he might have died. Something might have happened in the hospital or whatever. But nah, something happened. Go ahead, Nix. So September, 2 days before the game. 2 days before the game, this man gets arrested for bank robbery in Bixley, Oklahoma, at a teachers' credit union. He demanded $100 bills in a bag, which he got, and then also had them open up the vault at gunpoint, which he got too. So he
Bro,
At a TCU.
bro.
He didn't even switch up the animal match.
Pick a different animal.
You could have been a
Pick a
giraffe.
different
Oh,
animal.
You could have came in at anything.
just wait, y'all. Don't go next. Don't go next. Just wait. There's just
And
more
the
to
same
this.
fucking sunglasses too.
Dog.
Still walked in like, "Arr." Put them in the bag.
I mean, this motherfucker is in front row for every game.
Yeah.
He doesn't have a job. Yeah, this is how he makes his living. He has nothing better to
Gotta
do.
steal the money for the fucking
This might
tickets.
this I don't think this is his first one.
Oh, wait. You're getting ahead to yourself. So, like I said, the internet is worried. And we all know when the internet puts their mind to something, they're going to figure it
They
out.
gonna find you.
They're going to figure it out. So, some fans, they put their mind to something. They went on the internet, and they could not believe what they found. Was this guy, the NFL Superfan, was the guy who robbed this bank in Bixley, Oklahoma.
Is that the other dude too?
No, it's only one guy.
This is both the same picture.
Same people.
dude?
Yeah, it cracks me up that
Okay.
multiple robberies.
Multiple robberies.
So he put on a lot of layers for that.
How are you funding that? That was my initial question. As soon as you said he's been to every game, I was like, okay, how are you funding
You know
that?
how like when Superman walks around
What
in
do you do for a
public
living?
and everyone's like, man, he looks like Clark Kent looks an awful lot like Superman. You know, he looks exactly the fucking
And
same.
so, like, some fans were obviously depressed and saddened to see this because, you know, again, you put some people up on pedestals and whatever.
That's what
and the other fans were like, I could see that. I can see that.
Because, that's where I'm at. It's like, of course, he's in front row for every game. Okay,
Can you go to the next
over 4 years.
page? All right, so here we go.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Yeah.
All right, so this man had a string of 9 robberies just in the year of 2022 across 7 states. In 1 year, 9 robberies, okay? All right, so here.
Wolf Dillinger.
Honestly, I'm impressed.
What was John Dillinger's total?
Are you guys ready for the breakdown?
I'm
All right,
impressed.
so he stole $70,000 from Clive, Iowa, a branch in Great Western Bank on March 2nd, 2022. Then he also stole $303,000 from West Des Moines, Iowa,
so
from
much
First Class
money.
Community Credit Union in July 13th, 2022. Then he stole $125,000 from Nashville, Tennessee, the Tennessee Credit Union in November 17th, same year. Then this is where it gets a little tricky, guys. All right, he attempted to rob Wings Financial Credit Union in Savage, Minnesota on November 29th, 2022. And you know why he attempted a robbery? Because he went in there, he tried to rob the bank, he asked the guy to open the vault. They opened up the vault, all they had was small bills, no hundos, only small bills.
Yeah.
He was like, nope, he left. Didn't take nothing, he just left.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Why?
I would have taken the money.
Because they were small
I went through all
bills.
that trouble.
Yeah, right? You might
He got 300,000
Right.
on a single heist. Somehow, I did not hear about. You'd think anyone robbing a bank successfully would be like national newsworthy
Oh,
because
I'll
how
get to
fucking
it.
often does a bank get robbed?
Hold on, wait, we got 170 in what is that? April, and then we
163
blew it in 3 months.
It said 163,000 recovered.
Yeah, because so some of the money, only some people's money got given back because like once he got arrested.
Once
he got arrested.
the FDIC.
Yeah. So then again, he went back to Clive, Iowa, the same bank, and robbed them for $25,000
Again?
Yes.
Twice?
He knew the guys.
Hold up,
Again,
Clive.
he's checking into work.
And then
They need to work that out.
I'll trust me. The story gets a whole lot bizarre, guys. I got y'all. I got y'all. All right. Then he attempted to rob a bank in Pinnacle Bank in Palpatine, Nebraska, December 15, 2022. What happened was he went to the door. He couldn't open the door, so he just left. But full costume, ready to rob them. Then he stole $1,100 from Heritage Bank in Sparks, Nevada on June 8, 2023. And then he stole $950 from a bank in California, which doesn't make sense in 2023 when he didn't want to take small bills from a vault.
Yeah.
But he would go somewhere else to get $950. So this guy... So what happened is the one I was telling you about, the first break robbery in Biscuit, Oklahoma.
Yeah.
Right. That one was the one that he actually got. Like he was fleeing the bank and they caught up with him. They arrested him. All right. Mm-hmm. And these are the things that they feel they know that he robbed because these unsolved bank robberies around that area, and they're like they tied him to this because he. In most of these places, he left something, his DNA there, either through his gloves, his glasses, or money that he touched that he didn't fully pack away. And so they were able to like use his DNA to cross-reference, which I could get later into it. But also, my guy is not just a bank robber, y'all. Go to the next page.
Is he a master chef too?
He could have robbed one of these banks and stopped.
And been
Yeah,
good.
he's not good at investing.
We're Apple Valley on the 29th, and then the next day hit Clive, Iowa.
Your biggest lick was $300,000. I would have quit after that. That's the last job. That's the right off into the sunset money, bro.
So
Yeah.
That's put $200,000 in
This
the.
nigga a gambler?
No, he's not just a gambler. He's not just a gambler. He's also a money launderer. So the way he was laundering his money was through gambling. Okay, so he would do sports betting to money launder. He would also go to the casinos to money launder.
Yeah.
Okay, so he had to launder his money. So,
Wait. Is he a good gambler?
oh, he's also a good gambler.
I mean,
Yeah.
he believed in the Chiefs and he was right.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's coming up.
Just to the way here, I'm telling you, this is bizarre as fuck. So he's actually a good gambler.
He didn't need to be out stealing.
All right, but you need.
Well,
he had him.
5K, yeah.
Because like you said, he's like so loved in the NFL. Is there any potential for any like insider information that could help him?
No.
How would
Like,
you?
the
I
Chiefs
mean,
won't talk to
not
him.
if
He's a fan.
He's just always
Right?
betting on
Yeah.
the Chiefs.
Wait,
like-
This is an easy fucking bet.
Yeah.
You get 11 times your money for correctly guessing a 50-50 game? Are you serious?
No. So this was the beginning of the season started.
beginning of the season. All right. I was gonna say,
Both these are before the season started.
like, bro, I put down $5,000. Like,
That's why
easy.
he's going to every game. He's like, fucking run.
Yeah.
So
He's got a sniper rifle with like adrenaline needles. Just,
He's got his house bet
you're
on
not
this.
getting
He
tired
has
of this
to.
game, bitch.
So yeah, he is a big time gambler, and so he betted on FanDuel, betted on other websites. He also goes to the casinos, and then he also money launders to Chiefs sports memorabilia. So he buy like Chiefs sports memorabilia through money, like to the money.
Buy a
laundry.
jersey. and
Yeah,
sell
or
it
like
kind of
yeah,
thing,
because
or-
like autograph paintings and stuff like
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
So he has a huge Chiefs memorabilia like he used to money launder from as well. These two bets. Remember these bets, okay? Because I'm going to talk about these a little bit later on. So remember these bets. However, when he got caught, he had to forfeit some property to the government, and one of the things he had to forfeit, which I'm pretty sure he's probably shitty right now, it was because he used it for money laundering. Was he bought an autographed painting of the Chiefs quarterback of Patrick Mahomes, and that autograph painting, bro, is worth millions now because this
Yeah, I
guy
believe
is a multi Super Bowl MVP, Super Bowl whatever, and he's going to be a legend. And he had that autograph painting, so that painting's going to be worth a lot. He had it for
So, the
That
Mona
hurts.
Lisa's only famous because it got stolen so many times, you know?
All right, you want to go to the next page? All right, so my boy is also a fugitive.
That boy
This
looks
is the
sorry.
guy.
He is not just a bank robber. He's not just a social media influencer. He's not just a gambler or a money launderer, but he's also a fugitive. So this is what happened.
He was already in trouble?
Yeah. So remember the Brisky, Oklahoma, where he got caught? Remember that first story I tell you about? They
Yeah.
found him. So he got arrested, okay? He got arrested in 12/16/22, robbing that bank in Tulsa for $150,000 into the bag they found, and then they placed him on $200K bond, okay? 7 weeks later, while he was in jail, he asked to be his bail reduced from $200K to $80,000, okay? So and then they said, sure, we'll reduce your bail, and you just have to wear an ankle monitor, and you cannot leave Oklahoma. Bet. This is what happened. The Super Bowl happened. Remember the Super Bowl? That same year. I mean, next year. All right, in 2023, 12. So when he was released just 4 days before the Super Bowl. Remember that Super Bowl tickets I was telling you about, that 5K and the other 5K. He knew he was going to turn. He's going to make some money. He knew he was going to make some money. So what happened was.
Oh, God.
So obviously the Chiefs won. And Patrick Mahomes was MVP, so his payout was $100K. So he wanted some money. He needs to get that money. So how you gonna get that money if you can't leave the state, right? So March 25th, 2023, he takes his ankle monitor. The ankle monitor alert goes off, and Michael Boyd, his bail is bombing, goes checks him out of the hotel. He's not at a hotel, and then he misses his fucking hearing. So now
you're
he's
on the run.
He's on the run. He's actual fugitive. He's on the Kansas City most wanted list. He has a 1 million warrant against him, and he threw his ankle monitor near a ditch at the mall.
So it looks like you're trying to get away.
There's a QR code on that.
My biggest problem with this is we can't have police officers whose handwriting looks like that.
Right? No one knows what that says. I know we got
That
3
should
felonies
not
and a
be allowed.
misdemeanor. What did you write
I think
in?
it says wearing a
That
mask
should not
and
be allowed.
Commission something.
Why
Yeah.
couldn't it? Why was there not typed like the rest of it?
Bro. Like,
why are those two
wait.
lines handwritten? Yeah.
Wearing a mask in
Something up a crime.
Possession of a firearm and commission something.
and
in
commission of crime. And then possession of
He
firearm
ran out
and
of
commission
space, so
of
he's
crime.
hey man,
Threatened violent act. I'll fucking kill you. Oh, where's my gun?
I want to see what this police officer looks like.
Also,
wow, that's-
while he was on a run, y'all, you guys want to hear this about what he was doing on his run?
Hookers
He
and
was
blow.
on a run for about 7 months.
Hookers and
Dang.
blow.
Shit, was he in costume the whole time?
He was probably. So he was on a run for about, I think, 47 months. I might be wrong. It's around that time frame. 47
Yeah.
months. Okay. Oh, I'm sorry. he was on a run for 47 months. So he admitted while he was on a run, he did some robberies. All right, he robbed 2 banks while he was a fugitive from the law. All right, he stole money from those banks.
How do you
It's all I know.
How do you get to be this bold?
It's all I know,
Like,
Mickey.
how do you get
Where
to
did
be
the bank
this?
robber go?
Don't worry.
Is he the guy robbing the bank right now?
I have an origin story for him. There's an origin story for him. I got
Okay,
you all.
okay.
Oh my God, beautiful.
This
So-
is insane.
So this guy, again, while he was on the run, he will rob 2 more banks. From that money he got from the banks, he will go to the casino, launder it through them, and then he will also do some online gambling. He was successful in all those things.
Yeah.
Successful. All right.
Failing up.
Failing up. Now,
This guy had potential.
would you guys? How old do you think he was when he did all this?
Wait. Oh, like this?
I'm gonna
Not,
guess-
not,
Like,
not the NFL stuff, or are you talking about all of it?
So they're about the same because like his NFL fandom was around 2018 to 2022.
Are you asking us like when he did a specific thing or just overall?
I'm gonna guess he was 28.
Yeah,
'Cause that's what it says on his rap
Oh,
sheet.
okay, never mind.
I was gonna guess younger because
So yeah, he was so 28. He was when he got arrested. So he was he was probably like 24 to 28, like
Yeah.
as a super fan.
Okay.
So he was 24 as a super fan. All right. So young man as being a super fan.
Yeah.
All right. And a 20-year-old successful 9 robberies. That's good. That's pretty good.
I mean,
I can't believe he got away
9
with
times
one.
out of 10, he got away with
Right,
yeah.
Right? Like that's
Legit, that 10th
crazy.
one.
That's why I'm impressed. This guy has a running business in prison right now.
Yeah, he's a kingpin of some sort.
Wherever
like-
he is, he's an entrepreneur.
moving
He's doing
cigarettes
fine.
around.
Yeah, no,
for
he's
sure.
he's
making hooch.
he went in there and did everybody's taxes. Like
He figured out. He figured out a strategy for robbing banks, and the thing was, you want to hit small banks because less security.
Right.
Also, you don't want to deal. The reason why he didn't want to deal with small notes was there's no point in small notes because like you could track small notes. Even though I thought you could track bigger notes too, but apparently you can't really track bigger notes. Apparently,
But it's easier to take a bigger note and get smaller notes.
Yeah.
If I have 100, I can get 4 20s out of it.
And
Or
it's-
5 20s out of it.
so yeah. So he figured out where to go. Again, it's in the smaller rural areas. Again, where the police station's a little bit further away and all that stuff. So he was smart about it.
Crimes don't happen here.
Yeah, you know, you're not going to see it in a big ass city. Him trying to rob a bank. Now, you guys want to know about his origin story, guys?
Yes.
All right, go to the next page. All right, his name is Xavier Babudar. All right, I might be saying his last name wrong.
Xavier Babudar.
Babudar.
Babudar. All right.
Xavier
He grew up
Babudar.
in a middle class family in Laguna Beach, California. All right.
Oh damn.
His father, however, declared bankruptcy, and his father said that he was going to go do some, so he left the family, said, I'm going to go do some community service for traffic violation, but he never came back.
Wait, after you were already grown up?
No, he was young.
Okay.
Yeah, he was. He,
That's a new one.
yeah, so
I
he-
gotta go do some
That's
community
some
service.
county,
I gotta go
Yeah,
help people.
over there.
He's hoping that his son was like, my dad, he went to go help people. And he just-
Yeah, exactly.
He's out there cleaning
he
the
wanted
highway
to
still
leave-
to this day. Yeah,
he
he's-
wanted to dip, but
he's
he
a
wanted to
great
leave a
man.
positive memory.
Right, he's not doing what he loves,
It's
probably.
for community service, son. So you see.
that's what really got me to for community service. So now it just leaves him because now they had to sell the house, then they didn't make money on the house because they paid the debts off the house, so they didn't really have much. So they were living. Him, his mom, and his brother were pretty much living in and out of the car. And they went from California, and then they went down to Oklahoma in that area.
Yeah.
So again, they're poor, and they're from middle class. The transition over there was really difficult for them. So him and his mom. So again, him, his older brother, and his mom is just them. Just now, how are they gonna make money, right? How are they gonna eat?
Is mom robbing places too?
So they were doing some petty crimes just to survive.
Uh-huh.
So his mom and they will both work together, and the kids will all work together to steal. So there was still groceries, there was still petty cash from here and there, and then there was this was fucking hilarious. They were forging all-you-can-eat buffet stamps to go eat.
Oh man.
And that's what actually caught
Honestly,
them.
that's
That's
smart.
sad.
Yeah.
That's smart.
Yeah. From where? Was it Golden
Smart.
Corral? Where were they
Yeah,
going?
Golden Corral.
I
Like
don't know
whoever
where-
works at Golden Corral, they don't give a fuck enough to be like.
They knew they were like they knew they were hungry and didn't have any money. We're like, we're gonna let you guys use all
Right,
the
we'll just
coupons
help
you
them out.
want.
So, and so you were wondering, why does he love the Kansas City Chiefs so much, right?
Yeah.
What's the affinity with Kansas City Chiefs?
It's the easiest day to bank rob.
No, why is he a Chiefs fan?
Oh, okay.
Why does he love Kansas City so much, right? So while they were doing these petty crimes and whatever little money they had, excuse me, whatever little money they had, his mom would take him to Kansas City Chiefs games, and this is where they would actually bond, where they was like free from the bullshit reality, just for them to time to be together.
Did he go to
That Kansas State? Yeah, he was as a Kansas State.
college?
Yeah, he went to Kansas State. That's his mom right there. So some of the stuff that like people from Kansas State were talking about, this guy was very extrovert. All right. He had a big personality. He loved football. He loved Kansas State. He loved working out. He was always like a big time gym goer, health freak and stuff like that. And they all said like he always had huge aspirations to be rich and famous.
Okay.
Okay.
I bet he could have been.
Spoiler alert, he got it.
Right. But, like,
Not famous. I don't know about rich anymore.
This is one of those people that are like, I think this guy is like a genius level IQ, but he just went there.
Oh
He
yeah,
just- he
you ever
just went-
see I Love You, Philip Morris?
No.
That movie, it's a true story. Check it out. This guy was a genius. He escaped from prison several times through these unbelievable convoluted
That's embarrassing.
schemes
Yeah.
and made it's a great movie.
What was it called?
I Love You, Philip Morris. It's got
I
Jim
Love You,
Carrey
Philip
and Ewan
Morris.
McGregor.
Oh shit!
Oh, wow.
Okay.
Okay. What?
Damn. I
Yeah.
thought I knew about all of Jim Carrey's movies.
When did
Never
they
heard
ever?
I never heard of that one.
Excellent movie. True story.
So was he like on the Kansas?
No, he wasn't on the team or anything.
Okay.
He didn't want to like
That
try to
would've
play
been crazy.
football.
By the way, he was playing.
No, I also forgot to mention this. While he was doing the petty crimes with his mom, him and his mom came up with a scheme where they would go buy clothes from somewhere else and like fuck with the tags, and then switch tags out when they buy it at a cheaper price, and then when they'll go ahead and return it, where
Oh man.
so they had a little scheme going. That's how they were funding the.
They're clever.
Yeah. So you can see where he's getting his little genius out from. You
Yeah,
know.
he's always been in a life of crime. Really, at this
Yeah.
point, it's the whole family's in on it.
It's Better Call Xavier.
It's the fucking ocean sling.
So that's a little origin story for our boy Xavier.
Okay.
All right. Next page, please. All right. Now he's also a narcissist. All right. This is what he posted. After graduating Kansas City in 2016, I was working a warehouse job, making $12 an hour. Today, I manage multiple warehouses throughout the Midwest region, making an excellent living, and I'm only 28. Work hard pays off, and don't let anyone tell you otherwise. That was
You're
a
a bank
bullshit
robber.
lie.
Bro, it's a
That's
fucking
all
bank
I know.
You lie, motherfucker.
Damn.
Chiefsaholic TM.
True. All right. Well, yeah.
It's like, bro, it's already like no one else is, like
You
that's-
got it.
That's you got
It's
it.
yours.
Yeah, that you don't have to spend money on the trademark.
Damn, and he was out here on bullshit.
Bullshit. He pretty much lied
Manage
about.
multiple warehouses.
Yeah, like lied about that. He didn't.
That's the worst part about people like this is like do what you want to do, but don't do this
Yeah.
shit. Like you fucking asshole.
And but robbing banks ain't easy. So
Hey, it's
hard work
It's a living.
was paying off.
It's a living.
Is he lying or just
Look,
bad
look.
information?
Here's the thing: you rob a bank, you get arrested. That's on you. You rob 10+ banks and not get caught,
Bro.
It's a little bit on the banks at that point.
Yeah.
You don't go from $12 an hour to being like a fucking district manager of
Right?
warehouses
Yeah.
in 7
What
years.
happened?
That's not real.
Yeah, I used to work
man.
at McDonald's, and they promoted me to.
Yeah, the regional manager of like 12 locations.
Like, what are we talking about?
Even
here?
if you're a regional manager, you're not able to go to these games. And when they're talking about when he was going to these games, he was living lavishly at nice hotels, eating well when he was going away games, and like
Just
partying.
always in costume. Like, like people will like knock on his hotel room, make sure he's ready to walk in. He's just like sleeping. He's just in costume always, in the shower, in costume,
yeah,
pool
just-
party costume. He's like, guy never takes it off. I've never seen him. I don't know what he looks like.
I don't think he has skin.
So one of the stories
Might have
is,
eczema. I don't know. He's embarrassed about
he's
it.
also a huge Suns fan, right? And again, he has a huge popularity on social media. So like people are reaching out to him, and he's reaching out to them. So this is what happened on social media. I don't have a clip or anything like of this up there. But when I was reading more, watching more about this stuff, so there was a fan. She either reached out to him or he reached out to her on social media, and they were going to meet up, and then met up, and then they had beers there. So she was actually able to see him without the costume or anything like that. So she saw him, the real him.
I don't take this off for just anybody, baby.
So they had a great time. Then she said that the relationship really couldn't progress because like he wouldn't divulge more about himself. It was always just about Kansas City or the Suns or her. Nothing really about him. So like the relationship didn't really go anywhere. But she did feel like some like skepticism about him, like sus about him. Even though she felt sus about him, I think a few days later, he reached out to her again, and they're like, "Hey, would you like to come to the Suns game?" So this is in a different state now. We're going to Arizona.
Okay.
All right.
Different sport.
Yeah, different sport. So they went to a Suns game together, and they had a great time there and everything. But what caught me was like she was sus about him, but she still went across the state with this guy to another sports game, and you had to spend it overnight, obviously, because it's different, whatever.
Right.
Like, what's wrong with you, girl? Like,
I mean, it's innocent till proven guilty. Like, you can have a feeling,
Yeah,
but
if
if
you're taken out,
yeah, shit. I mean,
If he was still in the wolf costume, that would have been fucking
You can
weird.
take me around to sports games and shit. That'd be fun.
right? Like,
But you said are you guys gonna go to another stadium if you're sus about somebody?
if I'm dating somebody,
But they weren't dating.
We got cell phones
They
now.
were
I
not
mean,
one,
okay, whatever. Even if I'm hooking up with somebody, they're like, "You want to take a
we
road
got
trip?"
GPS on
and
our phones
I'll pay
now,
for
man. Like,
everything.
you go missing, it's like,
Sure.
your
Yeah.
phone.
Also, like if to
Don't get skinny
me
anymore.
your whole job is being a fan of a sports team,
I was like,
I'm gonna be sus of
when do you go to work?
period.
Well, yeah, there's that. I just assume he's
Yeah,
rich.
like, I'm sus. Period.
I would have to carry a laptop with me at least to be like, "Oh, I work remotely."
Yeah, like,
You
not even a real
I'll
laptop.
just be at dinner, like looking at memes. And
I mean,
like,
you could have said I got rich parents or
Babe,
something.
I'm sorry.
you know?
I'm
Yeah,
gonna meet you.
maybe.
So
Trust
that's
me.
a good question because you guys are thinking like, hey, like how do other people perceive him and making him a living, right?
Yeah.
And what he would tell other people. He would tell other people some warehouse jobs that he was
Managed
doing,
warehouses.
or like what he said he made his money from was through gambling. So he made his money from gambling. So
Yeah.
True, yeah.
They said he was a good gambler. Like,
It's
they all thought he was just a good
This
gambler.
guy is Dan Bilzerian. He did the same fucking thing.
Yeah.
So
Bro, this guy is a Scooby-Doo villain.
Yeah, it's what it turned into.
Like name included. It's like Xavier Bobador.
The Chiefsaholic.
Right.
Let's see who-
Chiefsaholic.
I know, it's the fucking, he's got the wolf mask on robbing a bank. It's like, let's see who it really is. So you take it off, it's another wolf mask. And like, the Chiefsaholic.
all right, go to the next page.
Oh my god, they should have made him an extra in a Twilight movie. Just
I
in
swear.
that costume.
All right, so
Damn, FBI Kansas hit your
I
ass.
tweeted about it. There's-
They're like, we're getting some clout off of this shit. We need some followers.
no, he was a viral sensation because
Dog.
he was on a run and everybody knew who Chiefsaholic was. Like, there's so many memes and sports radio, sports talking about this. I'm so surprised that you guys missed out on
I
this.
didn't hear it either. This is
Yeah,
insane.
like
My
I mean,
algorithm
this is
doesn't
a
have
very.
sports.
I mean, like it's a huge story, but I still feel like only like sports people would like know.
Like, I'm surprised I didn't see it on Reddit. Like,
Right, like
It was on Reddit.
it had to have been, but like,
has to
I'm
be.
like,
I don't
see it
really
online.
use Reddit. I've never really used Reddit like that.
But yeah, so anyway, so obviously the FBI gets involved because nine string robberies and they're trying to cross-reference robberies and stuff like that. Anyways, he was caught. So he was on the run for 4 months, not 7 months. Sorry. So he was on the run. He was finally arrested July 7th, 2023. He finally. So I think I already showed with you guys. Like the way they were able to connect him through the other bank robberies was through just the DNA evidence that was left behind, either through the gloves or the money that was left behind, that he touched. Or there was also one of the artifacts, like he left his like sunglasses behind. Yeah, so he was smart but not smart.
I told you, bro. Like, I mean, like,
After you rob,
you
I
can
mean,
tell
he's
a lot
gotta
about
have
a person by their sunglasses, bro.
You gotta
Like,
have an attitude about him. It's like, oh, I've already robbed one bank. I'm
And guess what?
Untouchable now.
and guess what? When we saw his face, I was like, "Yep,
Bro.
that's what I pictured."
So then he officially pleads guilty to 1 count of money laundering, 1 count of one count of transporting stolen property across state lottery, and 1 count of bank robbery. And then
1 count of bank robbery.
That's the deal that they worked out. It's like,
no.
I'm not pleading to 10.
He finally got sentenced to. There's still more. This case is still this case is very new.
Oh, this is the first of
many.
Yeah.
Again, this is 2023, and we're in
This guy's going
2024. There's like other because different jurisdictions.
He's going away for life.
Yeah, so there's also like another case that's pending, and I'm sure there's going to be more stuff coming out in the future about his other person in like his bank robbery case, and more charges getting tacked onto him. But so again, there's another case right now that's going on in North District of Oklahoma for 1 count of bank robbery. That's going on actively right now. Bobby Durr's his attorney Matherin, they try to plead to. This is what the I guess excuse was.
I'm sorry, what was his attorney's name?
Yeah, what was that name?
Matthew Merryman, Merryman, something like that.
Changing every time.
Merryman.
It's Merman and Barnacle.
Merman
and Barnacle.
Anyway, so they were trying to get put him in a good light and try to make an excuse for him and everything, and try to get his years down. And so what they used was gambling addiction.
Okay, sure.
Mm-hmm. So they were trying to use an addiction to get out of this, or trying to.
He had to rob the banks to feed his gambling addiction.
Bro, all of the other super fans are making reels like from their jobs. It's like, here I am to work. Here I am at the office
trying to afford these tickets.
I am not a bank robber.
Coworker, say hi. You know me.
Follow my GoFundMe.
All the other mascots are sweating right
Yeah,
now.
I'm in the paint department at Home Depot. I can do every day.
We have jobs.
In my
I
orange
promise.
shirt.
The U.S. Attorney Office lead, I guess, litigator Patrick Daly said that this is not an addiction to gambling, it's not an addiction to the Chiefs, it's addiction to the fame. So they pretty much
It's an addiction to crime.
It's an addiction to committing crime.
Affluenza.
Listen, as long as this guy didn't kill or harm anybody, I mean, he definitely psychologically fucked people up just holding a gun to
yeah,
their
because
face.
he did say he would shoot them and stuff like that, like if they didn't
Yeah,
cooperate.
so
Yeah.
that's
Yeah, I mean,
not
that's what you
okay.
If it was it a real gun?
Oh, they were real guns.
Oh, I'm sure it was. Here's the thing.
If it was a fake gun, I'd be on this guy's side.
No, I'm not on this guy's side, but I'm also having a hard time being entirely mad at him because he got away so many times from grievous crimes.
Yeah.
Where's the fucking police at, dude?
Yeah, after
Are
number
you fucking
9, I'm
kidding me?
unstoppable, bro.
Bro, listen, people get caught for less.
Yeah.
You're telling me you couldn't follow the car or whatever his getaway vehicle was. Dude, when people are looking for like missing kids or something, they're following every camera. There's cameras everywhere.
Yeah.
There is no shot this man should have
Every
been.
one of these had no cameras in them.
Yeah, fuck this guy. He's going to prison, but also.
You also got to remember,
Obviously,
we
bro,
have technology.
I can't be
This
mad.
happened in 2022.
You still have the same
Where are the
technology.
cracks in the system, man, that are allowing this to happen?
2022 pandemic, so maybe I don't know. Maybe what like did we like?
We were
No, we're out of the pandemic by then.
Yeah,
police
we're
is
out.
essential workers.
Yeah, like no.
they were there.
No excuses.
Like
And
yeah.
also, like, he's not like he is a very identifiable guy. He's like huge dude.
Yeah.
Like you gonna point him out in the
Right,
crowd,
like
you know?
there's no shot, man. He got away with it for, man. He's
Looking at all the different FBI's that like it was Kansas City, Sacramento, Oklahoma City, Minneapolis,
that
Omaha,
is
and
too
Memphis,
many
like, all of them
resources.
had- yeah, like,
that's
what?
too many
They were
resources
all
not
like,
to catch.
wait a minute.
That's too many resources not to
We
catch
did
him.
a guy
Like,
all high fiving. We caught one guy.
We got him. We got the Chiefs of
Hey,
Holland.
yeah, like you said, this is for the second time because they already had him once, but they let his ass out on bail.
there's traffic cameras everywhere. There's cameras everywhere on everything.
So he's right now, as of today, he's officially sentenced to 17 years in prison with no parole on September 2024. Again, just recently.
Off the first case.
Oh yes.
Oh, man.
Oh no.
No, he's gone. He's gone. He's life. This is a lifer.
No,
This is a
buddy.
lifer.
Oh, this is also because he also was a fugitive as well.
Yeah, and then he cut the thing.
No, he's a lifer, bro. He's a lifer. He's gonna be.
He's
I'm
gonna
I'm
be
kind
out
of
on
the
bail.
opinion that all these FBI should have learned a very important lesson from this guy, and you should just let him out for 17 years. It's like, all right, man, like, we had a good time.
You improved our processes, to be honest.
Right?
Yeah.
Like,
Believe it or
we really need to protect these banks.
Honestly, it shouldn't have taken us this long. This is really not your fault.
Yeah, it's on us, really.
It's a little bit on us.
You're not so bad.
believe it or not, there's a lot more to Chiefsaholic and the bank robberies and stuff that I didn't cover because I didn't know how much time we're gonna have. So please,
keep going.
I
Did
don't.
you go to P.
You
Diddy's or
said there was
something?
a documentary.
Yeah, so
right?
there's if you guys want to know more about the case and actually like timeline on how everything went down, 2 documentaries to check out on both on YouTube. One is from Dark Side Sports. He did a documentary. It's about 25 minutes long. Really good. Another one was ESPN did a 48-minute documentary. That one's really good because they were able to interview some of his friends and people in his like college and all that stuff.
Will you link me both of those and
Yeah.
I'll add it in the video description.
And there's one more thing I'm going to share with y'all. So again, more things are still coming out on this case. So they're going to keep coming out. And so Amazon Prime,
He's gonna
Studios,
get a
Amazon
documentary.
Primes are doing. They already signed a deal. That's going to happen. It's approved. They're doing an episodic documentary on Chiefsaholic. So that's going to be coming out within a year. Or so.
It's
He's
gonna
gonna get paid for that shit.
It's
too.
gonna be a show. Like,
Right?
it's gonna be a show.
Could you guys believe Chiefsaholic?
That's fucking.
Yes,
like,
yes, I can.
yeah.
Hoya is like on a Delvey or what, you know.
Yeah, like
They made a 10-part
at some
miniseries
point
about
he
that
couldn't
bitch. It was
stop.
10 hours long, and she got paid a shitload of money.
As soon as you tell me this guy goes to every single game front row, yeah, I believe it.
Well, I'm not saying every game is front row, but like good seats.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
believe it.
Like a crime.
When do you work?
Yeah.
when do you? Where's your family? Like you're just constantly traveling. You're just a Chiefs groupie.
But what I was shocked about was that I didn't know about this Chiefsaholic until like maybe early this year when he was on the run. That's when I knew about it. I didn't know about before that, which was I was shocked about it because again I'm in this. I watch NFL a lot. I'm in this world.
You didn't know about Chiefs.
I knew Chiefsaholic when he was actually on the run. So I remember like the first break.
But like since you've been watching football, you didn't really know about this guy.
I knew about him as a mascot because I was like he's recognizable. I was
Yeah.
like, oh, he's like because like when they when the TV
they put him on TV,
yeah,
you know,
you
like-
see him and like, oh my god, that's you know the guy. So I was shocked by that. And then what I was more shocked about was like when I was doing my research on it because I was like on a run. Like he did 9 robberies in 1 year.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
And you said the NFL made a statement about it, or
No, NFL didn't make a statement. They're not going to touch this at all. The
like,
Kansas City Chiefs are not touching this at all either.
You're not affiliated with me.
no, they're having a boardroom meeting. Be like, guys, do you think we should change the wolf?
All right, should
we should probably change the wolf.
But what
right?
I'm more shocked about was like this was such a viral thing on because like when I keep seeing like videos and memes about it
This
that you
is
guys
an-
can cut on to because
Yeah.
I know you're big on the internet and even Spencer is too.
This is
So
a-
I'm surprised you guys didn't cut this before.
That's an insane story.
And
This story's insane.
this obviously is not adjusted for inflation, but John Dillinger and his gang stole over $300,000 in 1 year. This guy did more. John Dillinger.
Yeah.
Back when it was way easier to get away with robberies too. Like,
Yeah.
So I think the
And John Dillinger is the reason the FBI exists.
yeah,
that's right.
so they said overestimated around $880,000 he stole approximately.